Maybe you've been wondering what is the thing about the jade egg or yoni egg that you've been hearing about. It has become popular and at the same time it is a very ancient practice. So in today's video, I am going to share with you why you would want to use it and help you fall in love with this beautiful practice. I am Céline Remy, the Intimacy Angel, and I am here to help you bring your sexy back in life. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. While you might be new to the Jade Egg practices were developed thousands of years ago by three women. They were advisor of the Yellow Emperor in China, and they used these practices to cultivate their sexual energy. And so nowadays we still use them, and it is the idea. Some people use them to strengthen their vagina, but most commonly, we use the practices to cultivate our sexual energy, to develop more connection with our bodies, and to increase our pleasure, sensations, orgasm, learn to let go. I mean, you name it. There are a lot of benefits about using a jade egg. And in just a minute, I'll give you 6 of them to help you get excited about it. So why would we want to use a jade egg? Well, jade is a very yin, meaning feminine stone. And it's a stone that blesses everything that touches. Isn't it beautiful? It's a stone you're going to put inside of your vagina, inside of your yoni. It's a stone that you may be using against yourself, your heart, your body. So, hey, blessing yourself. Also, historically, the jade has been used to attract love. Now, what's beautiful about attracting love is that it's not just about attracting love from somebody else, but it's also about cultivating your very own self-love. Now, jade comes in many shapes and colors, and as you can see here, I have 2 different eggs, and they are both made of jade. This one I got a long time ago when I was studying in Thailand with Montauk Chia. This one comes from China. The darker one is a nephrite jade that comes from Canada. You want to source your jade eggs from a place that you can trust, where they use the real stone and they're not just like dyeing a cheaper stone, because if it's a stone you are going to place and insert inside of you, you need to make sure that it is non-porous and that it is as clear per se of impurities as possible. When it comes to sizes, some people are like, well, which sizes? There's kits that have like 3 different sizes, a big one, a medium one, a smaller one. And I think the medium is a good mid-range size starting point for everyone. You can't go wrong with medium. If you go bigger, it can get a little heavier, and if you go smaller, then it makes it really difficult sometimes to keep the egg inside of your yoni. So the medium is the happy medium way. So let's look at why you would want to use a jade egg. Number 1, it can help to activate your hormones. Well, it's not just because of the egg itself, but it's because of the exercises that you're doing when you have an egg that is inserted inside of your yoni. What it does is that through the squeezing, it kind of like sucks and milks the energy up of the different glands in the body, and it can help with rebalancing the hormones or stimulating some hormones. Reason number 2, it can alleviate PMS. So if you are suffering from pain, discomfort, and PMS, using a jade egg in between your bleeding time, because we never use an egg while we are menstruating or if we have an active infection, but just in between can help to regulate. Again, it's not just the egg, it's mostly the approach of what we do, how you use it when you are connecting with the egg. Reason number 3 is that it helps to give your body a massage from within. It feels really good. When you do your practice correctly, you often feel altered, like you entered another reality dimension. You soften up and it just feels divine. Reason number 4, it can help to lift the uterus off the bladder, lift it up. Again, it has to do with the practices, the contraction that you do, and it can help with creating a gentle lift. Now, you always want to be careful when you work with your pelvic floor muscles. You don't want to go too tight and squeeze for too long, because then they can become hypertonic and lock in, and it can create a whole other set of problems. So more is not always better. It is more to do with your awareness as you are practicing the contraction. Remember that both the contraction and the relaxation are essential and are part of the same movement. Reason number 5 that you would want to use a jade egg is that it helps to tone your vaginal canal and your G-spot area, which in turns allows you to feel more pleasure and increase your sexual satisfaction. I don't think I need to say much more about that, because that's a fantastic bonus from it. And reason number 6 also, that it helps you to connect with your heart, your yoni, in a way that you've probably never done. We are so often mindlessly touching ourselves, shoving things up our yonis, and just not really giving it much thought. And when you do a practice like the Jade Egg, you start to bring your awareness into what you do. You start to slow down and connect and allow yourself to open up and surrender. So I'm going to give you a few things that you can do to get started. When you get your egg, make sure that you start by sterilizing it, by simply boiling it into, putting it into some water, bringing it to a boil for a few minutes, and then you rinse it off so that it's done, it's prepared, it's sterilized for you. Make sure that whenever you handle it, you have clean hands, and you keep a special little pouch where you keep your egg. Common sense hygienes are important. Next, the first thing you want to do is to start to create a connection with your egg. And all you can do is hold your egg, is place it against your heart, roll it over your belly, over your yoni. Just play on the outside, feel the stone. You'll notice that the jade stone tends to be cool at first, but very quickly it starts to take in the heat of your body. So melt into that. You can also place your jade egg underneath your pillow and sleep with it, and invite the dreams of feminine wisdoms to come and visit you during the night and gain some knowledge and wisdom from that. And then last but not least, the intention is to put the yoni egg inside of you at some point. It is not the only thing you want to do. Really, part of the beauty of the practices is really to reconnect, to create a new way of interacting with yourself and your body. And so a beautiful practice to try is to take your time and to simply place the bigger end of your egg at the entrance of your yoni, and you just circle up a little bit until you find the perfect angle, and you hold it right there at the door, at the entrance of your yoni. With your other finger, you hold it so that it doesn't fall. What you'll do next is that you simply inhale and gently squeeze around the egg, and exhale, relax and release, kind of like a big yawn from your yoni. And you're going to do that where you're going to inhale, contract, exhale, relax. Now, the egg is going to start to move when you relax. So this is teaching you to learn to let go, to surrender, to melt. And never push the egg in. Allow your body its own timing. Maybe it will take you a few minutes. Maybe it will be a few hours. Maybe it will be a few weeks before the egg goes in. But the whole practice is simply to start to coordinate your breathing, the muscle, and do the practice of relaxing, really letting go and opening up. So you can just set a timer and be like, okay, I'm done, even if the egg is not in. Or you can go until your egg is in. If you are concerned about not getting your egg out, you can always attach a little piece of floss to it because most eggs come with a hole. This one is drilled through the middle. Most eggs come drilled at the top, and that way you can simply pull it out if you feel concerned that the egg would just somehow get stuck inside, which never happens. All you have to do is squat, bear down, just kind of give birth to the egg. It might take a little while to come out, but trust yourself, trust your body. So this is your very first way to get started with your Jade Yoni Egg. I hope it was inspiring. If you have experiences with your Jade Egg, feel free to comment in the comment section below. And if you want to learn more how to use this Jade Egg and multiple ways to create self-care practices, please reach out to me. I offer private coaching and I'd be happy to support you in doing just that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.